Hi everyone, Jack here from Top of Hops Reviews and welcome back to another beer review video. Today I've got another one from Upfront Brewing. Really excited to try this one. This is actually something a little bit different for me. This is a sour beer, something that I don't probably usually drink all that often. I feel like I should. Obviously I'm going to today, but yeah, really looking forward to trying it. So just looking at the can, on the front of it, it says it's an Imperial passion fruit and calamansi gose with pink Himalayan salt and Indian coriander seeds. So I'm just going to go and call this a Imperial passion fruit sour. And looking at the back of it as well, it just elaborates on the description a little bit. It says it's dry hopped with citra, thick, fruity, sour and aromatic with a touch of salt, and this comes in at 9%. So probably shouldn't be having something this strong on a school night, but you know, I've got to get the videos out to you guys somehow. So yeah, I'll probably wake up with a bit of a bad head tomorrow, but will it be worth it? I hope so. So I'm just going to get you to have a quick glance at the can. Hopefully you'll be able to get a good view of it on the camera. There you go there. And then just get the bit on the side as well for you there. Once again, same with the last one that I tried. The can art is, you know, it is okay. I did actually go into the beer shop the other day and have a quick glance at it again, and for me, the can art is what it is. Obviously we shouldn't all go off that, because there are a lot of beers out there that for me do have really funky can art and they are a bit of a disappointment. For me, the can art's okay, but you know, it's what's on the inside that matters really, isn't it? So without any further ado, let's crack it open. What I am going to do is, I'm just after some feedback from the last video, I'm going to try and pour it a little bit closer to the camera, so I've only got one shot of this. So let's give it a try. Instant aromas again coming out of the can there. Kind of like a very almost strawberry fruity smell. Let's just get this poured in here. Lovely. Lovely, nice head there as well, bigger than some of the usual beers that I try. But yeah, there we go. Right. Okay, so now that it's been poured, let's start off by getting some of the aromas. Just got a little bit on my lip there. We'll ignore that. Okay, so very fruity aromas. You can instantly tell that it's going to be a sour beer. Yeah, aromas are all right with this one. I'm not getting a whole load of them. Well, I haven't said that, now that I'm getting more stuck into it, I definitely can. You know what I'm going to do? I'm just going to go straight in with this one, guys, because it's really promising from what I've got so far. So, cheers. Wow. It almost feels like I'm trying a sour beer. for the first time. Don't get me wrong, I've had sour beers before, but I feel like this is already something that I've probably been missing since trying craft beer. Wow, let me give this another try. Yeah, this is, you see, with what I find with sour beers, and what I've read from people's opinion on them is, it's kind of like Marmite. You either love them or you hate them. And I also think it's down to what sour beer you might try first. I'll be honest, if you're going to have this one, you are setting a very, very high expectation for yourself. Just initially, because I think I've had maybe 1 or 2 sour beers in the past, and I just found that they were too fruity. This one, on the other hand, it's fruity, but oh, it's that salt. They weren't lying when they said it had salt on the, on the can. It's lovely. I can't. The only thing that I'm kind of miss on at the moment with it is the very start, when I was trying to suss out the aromas, I wasn't getting a whole lot from it. But then the moment that you try it, it's bloody brilliant. I'll be honest with you guys, it's fantastic. I just need to add something, by the way, as well. This says it is a 9% beer. That's dangerous, because this does not taste like 9%. I feel like I could just, I couldn't neck it back. I don't like to, chug my beers or anything. I feel like it's a waste, but I honestly feel that when you're drinking it, the only thing that's really stopping me from drinking it faster is the saltiness of it. Now, that is not a bad thing whatsoever, because I'm loving the salt that's coming through on this. And I'm really digging the calamansi as well, that's in it. And pink Himalayan salt, yeah, it really is. You can really taste that salt in this beer. I also feel like that this beer is a perfect balance of sourness, fruitiness, and saltiness as well. Now, I'm not an expert on sour beers whatsoever, because like I said earlier in the video, this is probably the 3rd or 4th one I've ever had. But for me, it's very well balanced, in my opinion. Nice and fruity, like kind of that passion fruit taste that you would expect from a beer like this. The saltiness is, now some people might think that the saltiness in this is probably too much, but for me, I think it's more than perfect. But the sourness as well really probably helps balance that salt content more than you think. So what am I going to give this? I feel like, because of the sheer enjoyment I've had so far from drinking this beer, I think I'm going to end up giving it a slightly higher score than, what I would if I might review my next sour beer. I might score less just based on the enjoyment out of drinking it. And like I said before, this is because it feels like I'm trying a sour beer for the first time again. So let me just go in one more time and I'll give my score. Yeah, so final score on this beer from Upfront Brewing, Imperial Passion Fruit Sour. I'm going to score this a 9 out of 10. 9 out of 10 for me. Right everyone, thank you ever so much for watching. That concludes this video review. I've had an absolute blast drinking this. I can already feel it going to my head. But 9% is definitely kicking in. I'll leave a link to the Top of the Hops Instagram, Facebook and website in the description below, like I did last time. Honestly, go and check out the website. They've got a fantastic range of beers, some that you might have not even tried before or might not even be able to get hold of in your local area. So please give them a view, give them a look, see what we're all about. And yeah, if you see any beers you like, buy them. You know, that's all I can really say. And if they have this in, definitely get it. Definitely get it. But nonetheless, that concludes this video. Thank you very much for watching. Drop a like and a subscribe, and I'll catch you all again.